Good morning, everybody. So I have been going through a season lately that's not good necessarily, but it's also not a bad thing because I've learned a lot about myself and it's teaching me a lot of different things. So right now, currently, I'm going through a season of heartache and tragedy and bad things happening time after time again. And that also ties into asking for help, which is what we talked about yesterday. And so I turned to my mom and I was like, Mom, I need help. And she was there. She's always there when I need her, even when I don't need her. And she tries to give me advice that I don't want. Thanks, Mom. I still listen and I still give her that respect. And I might not always agree with her, but moms are usually right. And I never thought that I would say that, but moms are normally right. So whatever your mom tells you, either make sure you listen or be respectful about it. So the season that I'm walking through right now is fire. And it's not good fire like a passionate flame. It's like burning city fire. Everything's burning, everything's in ash, everything is just gone. And so I've been going through a lot of that lately. And it's kind of hard, honestly, to navigate because you don't know what's going to come from a decision that you make. And one decision can change everything. And that's something else that I've also had to learn, which is also very hard, because if you make a decision and you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome, like it's going to be great, and then it turns out to be the complete opposite, you have to deal with that. Like, you made that decision, you made that choice. Whatever the outcome is going to be, it is what it is, and whatever you're going through, you went through for a reason, and you might not understand it, and it might suck, and trust me, I totally get it, but it had to happen. And in the moment, I know it doesn't feel like that, and you're like, why me, God? Like, what did I do in life? But honestly, it's not you. It's happening to you. But I think people need to change their perspectives on life. I don't believe that life happens to us. I believe that life happens for us. Every moment is an opportunity. Every situation is a learning experience and time for you to grow as a human being, better yourself, be a better you than you were yesterday. And so, yeah, it can be hard. It can be difficult. You might hate it, but it had to happen. And looking back at things that happened to you years ago, you would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I am where I am because that happened. And so I know it's really hard to do, but if we change the way that we view the world, or changed our perspective on why things happen, and put a little bit more faith into it. And I don't know if you are religious or not, but I am. And I believe everything happens for a reason, and everything happens in the exact moment that it's supposed to happen in. Now, having said that, that's also God. He's up there, He's controlling things, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this entire season that I've been going through, I've been mad at Him. He and I have had plenty of conversations, and I hated Him for a while. And I had to pull myself out of that because, one, there should be no hate in my heart. There should be no hate in anybody's heart. Two, it wasn't right. It was happening because it was supposed to happen. It had to happen. And so I feel like lately I've just been on like a little secluded place, a little island in the middle of nowhere. Secluded, just me on my island of bad things happening over and over again. And so it's been hard. it's been kicking me in the butt, and I've had to pick myself up a lot of times. My sister, my mom, Mitchie, everybody. Somebody that I had just met a little while ago, a little over a month ago. Everybody in my life is a huge supporter of where I'm at and what I'm going through, and I honestly don't know why, because I've done nothing but cry about it, which it's okay to cry, but it's the whole like dwelling part. Like, I'll be upset about a situation, I'll cry about it, I'll do like the whole why me, I'm a good human being, what did I do, and then I'll get over it, even if I don't have a solution yet, which is always a lot harder than just trying to be okay with everything, which ties back into being okay to ask for help and sucking up your pride and asking for help. So whoever is stuck on their own island right now, you need to know that it's happening for a reason. It had to happen. Maybe it is generational. Maybe it has to happen to you so it doesn't happen to anybody after you. But having said that, you also have to think about it and be able to pull out the positives, because if you can't pull a positive, at least one positive out of any situation, you're gonna drown, and it's gonna cover you and suffocate you, and you're gonna die in your sadness and your sorrows. You're not gonna have any joy in life. So it's okay to talk about things too. Talking really helps, and that's not me saying, oh, go talk to a therapist. Therapy helps, but just pray about it. Ask God what you need to do. Ask Him if this is where you need to be, and try to have a little more faith, and if not, try to have a little more understanding of the situation and why things could be happening the way that they are happening. But more so than anything, make sure that you reach out if you need to, and even if you don't think that you need to, bouncing your ideas and opinions and your feelings off of somebody else is always a beautiful thing. It's always good. And typically people feel better about themselves, or better about a situation, better about something that happened, better about something that was said when they talk to somebody else. It's all about human connection. It's all about love. So make sure that you reach out to somebody today and ask them how they are, how they're actually doing. All right, everybody have a good day. Bye.